Welcome, wrestling fans, to the World Cup Draw Selection Special. Over the next few minutes, we will announce the draws for the 2 World Cup pools that will be contested on March 15th and 16th at the Forum in Los Angeles. Now, after the release of the pool draws, I will be joined by USA Wrestling Men's Freestyle coach Zeke Jones to get his insight on the draw and his expectations for Team USA in LA. Also, just a reminder that 10 teams will be competing in the 2014 edition of the Freestyle World Cup. 5 teams will be placed into Pool A, with the remaining 5 being placed into Pool B. Also, the top 2 teams from last year's World Cup, Iran and Russia, will be separated in pool competition. So just keep that in mind as we move forward. Without further ado, let's get to the draws. Here are the teams that will comprise Pool A. Armenia will bring a team of talented young stars led by 5th place finisher at last year's World Championships, Artur Arakelian, and Junior World Bronze medalist Artak Ovanesyan. India. 2013 World Silver medalist Amit Kumar will lead a rising Indian contingent into battle in LA. India finished in 6th place at the World Championships 1 year ago. Turkey. A solid young team from Turkey will represent well at the 2014 World Cup. Led by junior world champion Salahattin Kalisalayan, the Turks are looking to make their mark on the world stage after a 9th place finish at last year's World Championships. Iran. The defending world champions from Iran are bringing a star-studded cast to the famed forum that will feature 5 world medalists from 2013, led by world champions Hassan Rahimi and Reza Yazdani. United States. Team USA is looking to improve on a 3rd place finish at the World Cup 1 year ago, with 2-time world champion and Olympic champion Jordan Burroughs at the helm, leading a deep and talented U.S. squad. Now let's take a look at the 5 teams that will make up Pool B. Japan. 2013 World Championship veterans Sosuke Takatani and Takeshi Yamaguchi will be looking to lead a tough Japanese squad to new heights at the 2014 Freestyle World Cup. Mongolia.
Mongolia will boast one of the deepest World Cup squads, led by 2013 World Bronze medalist Genzurig Mondoknaran and fifth-place finishers in 2013 Intsaikan Nyamochir and Jorgosaikan Chelgunbay. Georgia. Fresh off a third-place finish at the 2013 World Championships, Georgia is looking to rise to the top of the world standings. World bronze medalist Gino Petrashvili will lead the charge for the Georgians in Los Angeles. No doubt Team Russia will excite as they're fielding a group of talented youngsters, in addition to 2013 World Bronze medalist Nariman Israfilov, 2013 World Champion Bekan Gogirov, and five-time World Champion and Olympic Champion Kadzimierat Gatsalov. Ukraine. When it comes to Ukraine, fear the big man. 2013 World Champion Ibrahim Aldatov, 2013 World Bronze medalist Pavlo Honnik, and 2013 World Silver medalist Alan Zasiv will comprise the top three weights in the Ukrainian lineup.
Now that the pools have been selected, let's go to Team USA head coach Zeke Jones to get his reaction on the pool draws. Zeke, can you give us your initial thoughts on the pools?
Well, I tell you, I think the pools are really pretty even. You know, you got obviously Russia and Iran on opposite sides. I think there's a good balance between European and Asian countries on both sides. Obviously, you know, every team's coming here to wrestle and win the World Cup. So I think the draws are what we expected.
All right, thanks, Zeke. Now, can you give us some international teams or individuals that we can watch out for while in LA?
Well, certainly, you know, Iran in one pool, Russia in one pool. They're the teams to beat. I think everyone sees that. You know, Iran is the returning world team champions, of course, in our pool. And you got some good teams in there: Armenia, Turkey, India. I mean, they're all there to compete well. The other pool, I think, is pretty even too. You got Georgia, Ukraine, and Russia, who are all very, very good teams, European teams, and are bringing good wrestlers to the tournament. So I think the pools are going to be, I think they're going to be good.
Now, the U.S. is bringing a strong team this time around. Zeke, can you give us your thoughts on what Team USA needs to do to get on top of that podium in L.A.?
Well, you know, USA has to do several things. One, we have to really just take care of what we need to do well. General wrestling discipline, which is being in our stance, not reaching, moving forward in an attacking mentality all the time. That's really important for us to do. Iran's got a great underhook push series they do. That's how they beat a lot of teams and a lot of individuals. So we're going to have to be ready to deal with the underhook. And then we're going to have to, when we get in those really, really tight matches, 1 point ahead and 1 point behind, we're going to have to be really good at that scenario. If we're down by a point with 30 seconds to go, we're going to have to be able to go get a takedown, you know, through our tactics that we use, sprinting, different things that we do. And then the same thing on the other side. If we're up by a point, we need to know how to manage that lead, continue to score, and then at a minimum is they don't score on us. I think those things are important. You know, each country does something well. Like I said, Iran's got a great underhook push. They back people up. They keep the pressure on. They're in great shape. And they wrestle with a really good sense of pride. We're going to have to be ready to match that. Armenia's well-schooled from the Russian-Soviet system. And they're, through their middleweights are very, very good. We need to be ready to wrestle them. India, we see them all the time. They come and train in the United States quite a bit, so we know them, they know us. There will be no secrets there. Obviously, a medalist at 61 kilos, a medalist at 57 kilos. Those guys are the anchor of their team, their lightweights particularly. And, Turkey's got an Olympic medalist at 97 kilos. They're, a defensive country. They know how to block, how to defend. They're hard to score on. So each one of these countries represents something different that we're going to have to be ready for collectively as a team. But I think regardless of what those countries do, it's a sense of pride of wrestling for America. We're going to be wearing the American flag on our singlet in our country. And our team leader, USA Wrestling, and our country has given us the opportunity of the World Cup having it here. We need to repay our country by coming away with a gold medal.
And thank you for your time, Coach. Any final thoughts for us before we let you go?
Well, right now, I think probably the main thing, just, we need to be focused. We need to be ready. Preparation is the key right now. We're 2 weeks out. We need to get the work done. We're up at altitude, acclimating with thin air. where I think we're in a place where when we come down to sea level, we'll have the conditioning advantage. We know we need that 11th man, and that 11th man is the fans. Iran's going to come with a lot of people. We need America to come out and support us at the World Cup. They need to be at the Forum in LA. Come and watch us and cheer us on, because I know those Iranians are going to get rowdy. The Russians are going to get rowdy. And we just need to have our game face on. We need to be ready to compete. We need to be ready to do battle. We need to get ready to get stingy on the offensive side and the defensive side of the ball. And if we do that, we're going to be fine.
Thank you, Zeke Jones, everybody. Now, just to recap for you, here are your pool draws one more time.
Pool A will feature Armenia, India, Iran, Turkey, and the United States. And we will round out Pool B with Georgia, Mongolia, Japan, Ukraine, and Russia. And this is how it will shake out for the United States in LA. On Saturday, March 15th, Session 1, they will have 2 duels. The first one against Armenia at 11 a.m. and the second against India at 12 p.m., followed by the big one against Iran in Session 2 at 6:30 p.m. Next day, Sunday, March 16th, they will face off against Turkey. That'll be Session 3, 11 a.m. And depending on how they do in those 4 duels, they will wrestle in one of the placement matches. And you can see the times listed for those there. Gold medal match will be at 6 p.m. on Sunday. Mad.com will be providing a live stream of every match that's taking place in LA. And you can also watch the bronze and gold medal bouts on NBC's Universal Sports Network.
Now, also a reminder for you at home that you can purchase tickets for the 2014 World Cup on Ticketmaster.com. We hope to see a strong American fan base out there in LA supporting our guys. And with that, we thank you for joining us today on our World Cup Draw Selection Special. For USA Wrestling, I'm Richard Immel, and we hope to see you in LA.